Guten Morgen, everybody. Bonjour. Hello. How else can I say hi? Hi. We're here in Owatonna, Minnesota. That's just south of Minneapolis. I'm getting loaded. I don't know why we're being quiet. I've been here since early this morning. Early. How long have I been here now? I've already been here 6 hours, and I still got to tarp the load. They just finished loading me. It's always 8 hours every time I'm here. Always 8 hours. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just quickly get this tarped as fast as I can, and I'll talk to you guys after that. Because as soon as I'm tarped here, I can go home. Until I get that done, I can't go home. And I'm already going to be home at like 1 or 2 in the morning. I don't even know if I'm going to get to go home tonight. Maybe I'll sleep in the truck and just go home for a few hours tomorrow morning. I don't know. I really wanted to go home for the night tonight and spend it with Brit. Trucking. Tell you what, I've got to get this load to Kamloops for 7 a.m. 7 a.m. on Monday. And that's just over 2,800 kilometers from here. It's 3 days of driving. I don't know what that would be in miles. 6, 12, about 1,800 miles, I'm going to guess. Maybe about 1,500 miles, somewhere in there. So it's been busy, but I'm really trying to put in the miles. Remember, we're trying to boost our miles because the last 2 months I've gotten under 10,000 miles behind me. I really want to get over 10,000, closer to 12,000. So it means I've got to stop being so greedy with my home time and start getting a little more greedy with my wallet again, you know? Don't make any money when I'm at home. I actually spend money. It's the reverse. When I'm at home, I spend money. When I'm at work, I make money. But in order to spend money at home, I have to make money at work. It's a never-ending cycle, and it's never enough. It's never enough. All right, let's get this thing tarped. I will show you the load afterwards if it is still light outside. Oh, done in record time. It usually takes me about, well, in the past it's taken me anywhere from 2 to 3 hours to tarp the load here. Today, 1 hour. I was literally running the whole time. I don't know if you can tell or not, but it's hot. So this is the load here. Let's take a look at it. All tarped up. It was a little easier to tarp because it's all mostly the same level this time, right? Very often when I pick up here, there's all kinds of different angles and shapes and sizes under the tarp. And this is relatively the same size, so that did help me get done a little quicker. But I've done this enough times now that I know how to get it done a little quicker. There we go. Oh, okay. So now it's time to get all the sweat. I was gonna say de-sweat myself. Time to de-sweat myself. Time to jump in the cab, go and get my paperwork over at their other building, and go home. I don't want to make it home tonight yet. Now that I've done this in record time, let's hope that there's no other delays along the way either. If I'm lucky, I'll be home around like 1 a.m. and then I don't really have to leave until noon tomorrow or so. So I get to sleep in a little bit at least, and my wife's there. And it's been a little while since I've been able to sleep beside her. So, getting home a little late though. Probably gonna be too tired for anything. I'm probably just gonna go straight to bed. But at least I'll be there. And I'll get to see Chevy and Frankie. Yeah, and Diesel will get to see them all too. It's just nice even just to stop by at home for a night, right? Okay, I gotta stop talking to you guys. You're wasting my time. I gotta get home.
Do we need a second chance?
We're here at the Big Chief truck stop. We're getting close to the North Dakota border right now. Couldn't quite make it to the Canadian border in my 8 hours that I have. I have an 11-hour day that I can drive in the States, but I can only drive 8 hours at a time, or be on duty at 8 hours at a time. Every 8 hours minimum, I need to take that 30-minute break I was telling you about yesterday. So here we are, sitting twiddling our thumbs or twiddling our paws, waiting for our 30-minute mandatory break to pass so that I can continue working. Didn't really want to stop for a break, but it doesn't look right now like I'm going to make it home for the night tonight. Because after this half-hour break yet, what's the time? Still got 3.5 hours just to the border. And then another hour and a half, 2.5 hours till I'd be home. I think I'd be getting home like around 3 in the morning. Probably later, because, you know, there's always going to be other delays. And this truck is only governed at 60 miles an hour. Still. So I'm kind of disappointed about that, but I'll have to tell Brit that soon, that I won't be home for tonight. What I might do is just go to our yard. I need to do laundry. That's one of the reasons I needed to go home. But if I'm only going to get home at 3:30 in the morning, I'm going to have to leave at like 9 in the morning anyway. And then what? By the time I shower up, get some laundry done, I'm going to get, 4 hours of sleep at home? Then I have to drive 12 hours tomorrow? I don't think that's very safe, and I don't think that's going to be very fun. So what I'll probably do is I'll go to work. We have washers and dryers there. I'll probably do my laundry just at our yard. It's free for drivers there, so that's a perk. I don't have to pay for it, because usually when I do laundry on the road, it's all coin-operated laundry, right? And it's I don't like spending money that I don't usually otherwise spend. What can you do? Trucking. The thing is, I'm going straight through to Kamloops, right? And then I have a reload coming home already. And it looks like if I go straight through like this and I push it, looks like I'll be home like Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday evening anyways. And then I'm home for the whole weekend. So that's pretty cool. If I'm home Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I'll probably... Oh no, Sunday. Shoot, yeah, because the long weekend. I'll probably leave Monday or Tuesday then. Oh, that'll be a long time at home. Okay, so well, we've had 3 weeks on the road, and it'll be followed by an extended long weekend. So at least there's like a silver lining to the cloud. At least there's a light at the end of this tunnel. I need more washer fluid. So much for my clean truck. It's just covered in bugs already. And I'm low on washer fluid. I should have picked some up in Grand Forks. Oh well. It's summertime. I can always dump a bottle of water in there for now. Just to get me through to tomorrow morning. We're going to be in Canada in a little over an hour. Crossing into Emerson, Manitoba. And unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to make it home tonight. Kind of bummed out, but I should be able to, if everything goes right, all the stars align and all the ducks line up in a perfect row. You know how hard it is to get ducks to line up in a row, though? I'm just throwing that out there. Anyway, if everything goes right, I can be back Wednesday afternoon. I have a reload, I've told you already, right? Coming back to Winnipeg from BC. But if I can't make it Wednesday, I'll deliver it Thursday during the day, Thursday morning, and I'll be home Thursday midday. Then I'm home for an entire long weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and possibly Monday. I might leave Monday evening, but it's a long weekend for us here in Canada on this weekend. So, I don't even know what holiday it is. I think, Labor Day. That's right, Labor Day. You get a day off for all your labor. Only one per year. Only one per year, but you get a day off for your labor on Labor Day. At least I think that's what it's for. I don't know. What do I know? There's always new things to learn. The plan is to go to our yard and park there for the night and make use of their washer and dryer. I need to do my laundry. I got nothing left. I got one pair of underwear left. I've got another... Let's see, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 5 days on the road. One pair of underwear ain't gonna last that long. I don't know about you. I mean, no judgments. No judgments, but for me, I need more than one pair for 5 days. that's what we'll be doing tonight. We'll be up pretty late because it's already, what, late? We still got a couple of hours to go. But gotta do what you gotta do, right? Life on the road. All right. No, we're not going home. We did make it to the yard, though. This is the next morning, and unfortunately, we don't have time to go home. But since I've been on the road for so long, I'm running low on dog food. And I got a dog, and I need to feed him. So the dog food that we buy for them is called Country Balance. And there's a place nearby that sells it. We usually buy it in Steinbeck, but there's the same brand sold nearby here. I usually just take it along in one Tupperware container. It's sort of like a nice little handle that I got from my wife's stepmom. I've really got to wash out underneath this hood. Yikes. That's really dirty. I gotta wash this whole truck, the whole interior. I have a habit of keeping the outside of it nice and sparkly clean, which it is not now, but sort of letting the inside go a little bit and under the hood. So maybe next weekend when we're home for the long weekend, we'll spend an afternoon into getting this thing all cleaned out inside and out. I just had to add some washer fluid now. Oh, and I have to correct something too. I had told you a couple weeks ago when I was in my dad's shop there that he had switched out the engine in his pickup all on his own. I was actually talking to him on the phone the other day, and he actually corrected me. He didn't. He could have, though. I have full faith in him that he could have, but he said just because he didn't have enough time, you know, being a trucker, we have very little time, especially when we're at home, and instead of spending, I guess, however long it would take into getting it all done himself, and these new trucks, they've got a lot of electronics and a lot of computers and everything in there. He just brought it to a shop and they quickly swapped it out for him, and that way he gets a little bit of warranty on it too. So I thought he had done it himself, but I still think he could have. I know he could have, but he called me to correct that, so I should correct that to you guys as well. That was fake news. But anyway, I'm gonna head back to the truck right now. I got the dog food in the back there. Diesel will be good and fed for the rest of this week. We should be back, what was I saying, like Wednesday or Thursday? But we need to get going. The sooner we get there, the sooner we get unloaded, the sooner we get reloaded, the sooner we come home. The sooner we can clean this truck out. Like, the back seat is terrible. That's because that's where Diesel lives. You can tell. Hair galore. And that hair is hard to get out of there. I've got to get proper seat covers for this truck. Can't afford it right now, but maybe I'll spend some time into looking for the right ones that I want. I don't want just cheap, just any seat cover, just any seat covers. I want actual, really good ones that'll last and that look good and that I like. We'll see. Anyways, thanks for watching today, guys. Really appreciate it. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and of course the bell so that you know when my next video goes live. Sounded very Mennonite there. My next video. Click the subscribe button. See you tomorrow.